Hello everyone, so today I am doing a first impressions tutorial using the Sonia Kashuk palette in Ion Neutral Matte 2, and then I'm also using the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation. So make sure that you keep watching so that you can see the look that I created right here and then see my final thoughts on them after I'm done. If you guys haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and then also ring that little bell so you're notified for all my future videos. So if you want to see how I created this look, then just keep watching. Alright, I've already gone through and set my eyelids using a Smashbox primer, and then I used this shade right here and I set my lids with it. I'm going to use this shade right here and use it as a transition shade. Next, I'm going to take this shade right here and then also put that in my transition area. I'm just going to take these two colors right here and I'm going to mix them together and then put them mostly into the crease, and I'm going to use this brush right here. This is the Morphe E22. I feel like these might not have like the best pigment to them, just because when I'm putting my brush in there, I mean, I don't get hardly anything coming up. I feel like there's not like a whole lot on my brush. All right, and then I'm going to take this color right here and I'm going to focus it on my outer corner and then into the crease. And I'm only going halfway. I'm not bringing this color all the way in. And then using my fluffy brush, I'm just going to buff that out so that all blends well together. They also do seem a bit patchy to me. This shade right here, and then deepen it up even more. And then I'm going to take this pink color right here and use that on a fluffy brush and use it to blend out everything else. And then to highlight the brow bone, I'm going to take this color right here. I'm going to take this darkest color right here and I'm going to use an angled brush. And what I'm going to do is try to line my lids with it. I'm going to be a little bit messy with it because what I'm going to do is go in with a brush and just kind of buff it out. So I'm just going to go in with this small brush. Alright, so far I'm not really impressed with these eyeshadows. I do find them very patchy. It made this eye do some weird funky like lines that I could not, like, for the life of me get to blend out. So far it's not my favorite. So far worth the $20, no. Alright, and then I got the NYX Total Control foundation drops. I just got it in the lightest shade that I found, so hopefully it matches me. I'm not totally positive if it's going to, but the main reason why I wanted to try this out was because I wanted a new foundation that was just really lightweight and that I could wear on an everyday basis. And then I'm just using a damp beauty blender or beauty sponge. I guess this is the Real Technique sponge. I do think that is a good shade for me. And I think this is supposed to be medium coverage maybe. So far I actually do like that. So you can see how watery it is. It's a very watery foundation. So the biggest issue that I have been finding with foundations lately is them settling into the crease of my nose and then also just clinging onto my dry patches. Looking up close, this actually doesn't look too bad. So I'm actually kind of liking it. And then onto concealer, I'm going to use my Maybelline Age Rewind for underneath my eyes. And then I'm also going to use the Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm just going to use that to highlight my face. And then to set underneath my eyes, I'm going to use the Laura Mercier translucent powder. And I'm just going to take a sponge, dab it in there, and then press it on under. And then I'm also just going to take the same powder and just set the perimeter of my face with it. Okay, so I'm gonna finish up the eyes, and I'm going to take a Morphe E18. I'm gonna take this shade here, right here first, and run that on my lower lash line. And then I'm gonna take this color right here and work that on the outer edge, on the outer corner. And then I'm gonna take this little Makeup Forever Aqua XL eye pencil, and I'm going to use that to tightline. Take my eyelash curler, and I'm going to curl my lashes. And then I'm going to use my Tarte Lights Camera Lashes and use that for mascara. Does anybody else have eyelashes that just like go in the most like random ways? Like this one right here, like always curves. I don't get it. And then to contour, I'm just gonna use this little Kevyn Kwan sculpting powder. Then I'm gonna go in with this Cover FX bronzer in Sunkissed. I'm just gonna use a big fluffy brush. This is the Morphe E1. And for blush, I'm going to go in with Milani's Luminoso. Ooh, very pigmented. Yeah, very pigmented. I'm going to have to work some of that off. So what I've found to be helpful is if you go in with a little bit too much blush, like you can totally see I went in with way too much. Take your beauty blender and just blend it away. And then for highlight, I'm going to go in with the Makeup Forever Starlit Powder in shade 13. And I'm just going to take it on this brush right here. This is a Morphe M15. Like I'm really going to tap a lot of it off so that it isn't so crazy on my face. Alright, I'm going to use the MAC Fix Plus, and I'm going to use that to set my face. Alright, my battery's about to die, so I'm going to try to recharge it right now, go get my baby, come back, get my hair done, and then put on a lip for you guys, and then I'll be right back. Okay, hopefully I have my brightness down far enough so that you can actually see what's going on here. So as far as the eyeshadow, no, I'm not very impressed with it. I don't think it was worth the 20 bucks that I paid for it. It just didn't apply as well as I thought it was going to, and it just wasn't as pigmented. I felt like I kept having to like dig my brush in there to actually get something to come off. And then it also, I don't know if you guys can see this eye, it left these like weird lines that just like would not blend out as much as I tried. So, and then as far as the foundation, I honestly think that it looks really good. I'm actually really liking it. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing a whole lot of foundation either. And I'm looking at it, doesn't seem to be caking up anywhere. Hi. Sorry, my baby's awake, so you're gonna hear. For my lips, I just used some of the Sephora lip creams, and I really enjoyed those. Overall, the eyes aren't my favorite. The foundation, I'm loving. So I will leave in the description box below how I feel about the foundation at the end of the day, and so that you can see what the end result was. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope this was helpful to you in some way or another, and I'll see you next time. Bye.